Cut it off. That's enough of that. We get it, Jay. Woohoo. This ain't the Jay Show no more. This the Baby King Javion experience, featuring drama, diapers, and disrespect. You feel me? You've seen me around. If not, you will. First off, my mama still won't let me taste her iced coffee. She got oat milk in it like I'm lactose intolerant and 47 years old. Then Grandma served me a pancake so holy, it came with a worship playlist and a sermon. I'm tight. Meanwhile, Jay up here looking like a youth pastor who lost his parking spot. Them eyebrows? Sir, they built like bold font commas, looking like two caterpillars doing synchronized swimming. And let's talk audience. Jay got 3 views, and 2 of them are his auntie watching on 2 phones, one of them buffering. But we got Arthur in the building today, my guy. Smooth voice, real talent, unlike Jay, who's still trying to figure out what camera to look at. Arthur, I'm here for you. Jay? He's okay, I guess. But enough ranting. Let's start the show.
What's going on? We back for the next episode, baby, and you already know this is your boy Jay Andre, and this is Jay Andre TV, or JATV, the acronym, whatever you want to do. And ladies and gentlemen, we got another special guest that's here with me. Shout outs to my guy. Put your hands together for the one and only Mr. Arthur, y'all. Come on, y'all. Put your hands together, y'all. Come on. Looking all clean and shit. All types of great pants and brown shoes. Let's do it, man. What's going on, man? So, man, listen, I'm glad you're here. You know what I'm saying? You know, we go way back, man. I know this dude since, telling you, man, since a long time. We go to the same church, all that kind of stuff. Praising the Lord, shouting all day long, sweating.
Amen.
Pause. Anyway, so. So, I'm glad you're here, bro. I'm glad you're here. So, tell me, man. How did you start with Arthur? Like, where did you come up with that? Because, you know, I already know you has a different name. I ain't going to be giving you nobody no government name. But I already know, you know, where did you come off with that name Arthur? Because I always thought, like, is his middle name or, you know.
Well,
but go ahead.
Actually, Arthur is my middle name.
I knew it.
It is
Shout
my
out
middle
to Darren,
name.
because we had that discussion. Because I asked him, and he was just over there like, I don't know. And I was just like, yeah, I think it's his middle name. But go ahead, tell me.
But yeah, it is my middle name, and it was kind of spontaneous when I just came up because I needed an artist name, and I was just like, I'm gonna call myself Arthur. And then, you know, that was the start. And then later on, I really thought about it, and I was just like, okay, what can I make this into? And then I was just like, you know what, Arthur, I'm the Arthur of the rap game. Get it? You feel me?
Oh, look at that.
Arthur write books,
Right.
you know.
Okay.
I tell stories in my music, so, you know, I'm the author.
All right. Cool.
Yes,
That's what's
sir.
up. I'm going to go ahead and take off these little dark ass shades. Though, I ain't going to lie. God damn, even the light in my face, I'm just like, God damn, I can't see shit. I'm over here trying to reach for stuff.
I'm crying.
Anyway, so that's dope. So you started doing your thing. When you started like going out and like started performing and everything, like when did you like started much? Because I know a lot of artists, especially for myself, you know what I mean?
Right.
You go out and it's like you actually going out there to actually perform in front of a crowd. I don't even care if it's in front of 10 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the main thing is to entertain, of course.
Right.
You know what I mean? So how did you get that courage to just be like, you know what? I'm gonna go out there and go ahead and do this real well.
Well, music has always been in my family. You know,
Okay.
like before I was born, it's always been in my family. And growing up, I was always in choirs, whether it was in school or church. I was always in front of the crowd singing. So when it came time to start making my own music and to go out there and performing, it wasn't really too hard. It was kind of like second nature to me, you know, because this is something I've always been doing. So now it's kind of like, all right, well, now it's time to do it for you, because I was always doing it for other people, you know, so.
All right. So now, like, where's like the main places that you perform at? Because I know that you be going to shows and stuff, whatever. And also, I also gotta make sure too that I'll actually go ahead and Worry about that later. But because I was just thinking about the next person, because I wanted her to actually let people know where she performs. She was on my last show, Jackie Rebus.
Yes.
And you know what I'm saying? And I want people to know like where she performs and everything and all that kind of stuff. But it's cool that we're editing all of this stuff and we're talking all this shit for no reason.
Exactly.
Because at one time we could just go ahead and just repeat and just go ahead and just come back. But whatever. This is a blooper.
It's gonna be about here.
But that's dope. But let everybody know like where you're gonna be performing, what you're doing, and all that kind of stuff. Cause let everybody know what's going on. Cause you even got music videos out. I know that you're doing things. So tell everybody about that. Like what's going on with that.
So right now I'm performing all over Brooklyn, mainly Juicy Box,
Brooklyn,
Flatbush Ave, by Junction.
Yeah.
I be at Jim's Lounge, over in Bushwick. It's a great place. Shout out to Put Yourself on Instagram. They be hosting open mics at Kingston Pub and that Drink Lounge on Franklin Ave. So, I be all over. You feel me? I be spreading the love everywhere, making sure the king hits every single area.
That's another question I wanted to ask. I want to ask, like, I know you got your music and everything. Like, what is pretty much like the music that you put out? Like, what is like your moral message to like the community to like say what they feel and like what you're doing and what you're saying to kind of like, you know what I'm saying, be influential to the people, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't just out here always talking. I hear a lot of music, drill rap and stuff like that. I don't mind it. I love the beats. I love it, all that kind of stuff. But sometimes you don't even understand what they saying half the time.
Yeah.
And if you do understand what they're saying, it's like stuff that was just like, oh, come on. All right. Enough of that shooting. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we like make money? Like, what the hell is going on with that? Like, let's stay with that. My thing is making money is consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So figure out different ways to do that instead of just all the time. And spreading love as well. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You gotta spread the love.
Stuff like, yes, I'm going, doing the and I got my little nine and I'm up to but like, come on. All right. It's just been 17 years of hearing the same shit.
I'm
like,
crying.
come on. Can we do something different? Come on. So, you let me know, like, what your music is about. Like, let everybody know, like, what you be doing with your music. Like, what is your music about?
Well, I talk about ladies. I love talking
my
about
type
love.
of music, because I heard some of them too. But go ahead.
I love talking about love, but I don't love what females do to me. So, I talk about the good stuff. I talk about the bad stuff. I get in my bag sometimes, and then, I also talk about some street stuff as well. But I mostly talk about the ladies. I love talking about ladies, and I love giving the audience, what am I trying to say? I love letting the audience...
Keep it claro, baby. Keep it real. I don't give a damn.
I love letting the audience into my life because a lot of the music I make is based off of personal, real-life situations that actually happened in my life. So, actually, one time...
You all right, though? Because it sounds like some personal stuff.
No,
Like, yeah, something that happened in my life, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
One time, one of my producer friends, he was listening to one of my new songs that one of my mans had let me listen to, and he was just like... It's no way he could have made this up. Like, this gotta be real. And he asked me, he's like, yo, is this a true story? I'm like, yeah. Mostly 85% of the stuff I write is true stories.
When you really think about it, like, people gravitate to that. People gravitate to real true, to true stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, we heard from Adele, you know what I'm saying? Adele came out with her album. Lord, I'm telling you, it was a great album, but it was like really, really, really sad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was a great album.
Right.
It's cool, you know what I'm saying? And people, I feel it's really organic and authentic that people will come out and just say, hey, I'm going to speak my story because, you know what I'm saying? People can relate to that. Like, we all go through, like, this. It's different situations, but it's pretty much the same kind of concept.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, I get all that. There's another question that I want to ask, and thank God for editing.
Ask away.
I asked about that shit. What's the other one I wanted to ask? Oh, yeah, right. This is what I wanted to ask. How about them goddamn Knicks? Jesus Christ. Come on, man. What was going on with that game last night? We need to talk about that shit. I'm sorry, okay? Because I know we're Knicks fans, and we talk about it, but we got to understand and talk about what the hell happened last night, because I don't understand. I mean, I'm not hating off that guy, Tyrese Halliburton. I think he's a great player. People be saying he's overrated, but I really feel that he's where he's at, okay? We always heard about talks about LeBron, and now we're getting the underground people up in the playoffs now. So, go ahead. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Knicks in 5, first of all.
Hey! Knicks in 5.
But honestly,
okay.
I really don't have any answers because what Aaron Neesmith did, like, he was hot. Like, I got the ball in his hand and he was just shooting, and I couldn't be mad because I was like, he's not going to make that. And he makes it.
It was
I'm
just crazy
like,
because, you know, we saw the whole thing with the
Yeah.
whole Tyrese Halliburton, especially when he did the whole Reggie Miller choking
yeah.
joint. I ain't gonna front. That was funny. But people just sitting there was just like, oh, he's a clown for doing that, da, da, da. And I was just sitting here, I'm like, y'all over here calling him a clown. How about calling Knicks a clown? You guys ruined it. We was up by 17 points, and we allowed them to win. I don't understand
man.
that. That was just...
We gonna get back though. It's okay.
We will. They better get back because you know, there's no fans like Knicks fans.
I'm going
like
to that parade, man.
You going to the parade?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it. Look, we speaking in the future terms.
Yes.
Also, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Arthur, since you're here, we also have a little surprise for you too. We have like a little studio set up downstairs because we want to hear the people hear your music, a little
Yes.
something what you got.
Yes.
So if you have a little bit more time, you can do what you gotta do, and
Of course.
let's make it happen. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for my guy Arthur, y'all. Come on, y'all, put your hands together. Look, people all up on their phone. I said clap, niggas, clap. Jesus Christ. Tell your girl you're gonna be there later. Jesus Christ.
Thank you
Clap
for
your damn
having me.
hands. Appreciate y'all, and we'll be right back. Shout outs to my man Revenue Entertainment. We will be interviewing him next year.
Yes, sir.
Just tell me, are you that somebody who's gonna be patient? Are you gonna love me like I can? Oh, just tell me, are you that somebody whose chest isn't vacant? Are you gonna love me like I can? On my birthday, send me pics and lingerie. When the year change, we ain't even ride the same. Cause you messing with these dudes that don't even want you. Then you get upset when I started rocking with Sue. Gave you all my hours, sent you off with flowers. Tryna run my twin, now you climbing up that tower. Call my phone crying, act like you was dying. You love me always, but I knew that you was lying, girl. Why you gotta act like that? You moving around like your ass is fat, but it's not. And why you still messing with the ops? Then you run and spread lies. Why you acting like the cops? My little mermaid smiled on the worst days. Always felt last, so I bumped you out the first place. You leaving me, now that was the worst case. Knew what happened, cause all you got is bird brains. Just tell me, are you that somebody?